Right. Welcome back, everybody. Now we're going to start the official post-match press conference of Charlotte FC. We are here with the coach, Lattanzio. We can start. Please go ahead.
Christian, congratulations on the win and advancing to the next round. How do you personally feel? I know that the team has been going through a stretch, some games that,
Yeah.
How do you
No,
personally
fine.
feel
Yeah. Very well, because I see the thing that pleased me the most is to see the players play with personality, togetherness, playing the game that we want to play, creating chances, and really being ourselves, being what we are. We started well, then we could have been 1-1 through set pieces. We know that they are good on set pieces. They have guys that can deliver the ball really well, and there are guys that they can head the ball really well. And just to show to the boys, we said that just a little lapse of concentration, because a couple of times we give the ball away, can really balance all the good work that we have done with the ball, taking certain positions. But as the game went on, we managed to do something that I am very proud, that to play the game on our terms. Because they obviously had a different strategy. They wanted to play the game on their terms, which is understandable. And but our boys stayed, and I thought it was very professional second half, where we kept the ball moving side to side, and then we find another goal. We could have found more. And then we conceded at the end, which is in a way disappointing, but hey, in the stretch of 90 minutes is possible, even if they are 10. He took the goal very well. And so, yes, I'm very pleased, because I also saw the boys enjoying playing together, and this is the most important thing for me.
Please go ahead.
Congratulations on the win, Christian.
Thank you.
Elaborating a bit more on playing with personality, I want to talk a bit about the attack. It was very fluid today. What do you think made the difference, particularly in the attack tonight?
There are a couple of things that we work when we watch the game against Dallas. I said in the past it's work in progress, and we are moving. The good thing about the boys is that we are only focused about us, not what people write about us. It's up to what people wants to write, and it's okay. But we are worried about the way we play, the way we want to progress as a team, as a club, and to give players an opportunity, young players an opportunity. And we work on a couple of details that we saw in Dallas, where I think that the boys play really well, again. And so, but we were conceding too many transitions, too many counterattacks, in my opinion, where Dallas became dangerous on when we had the ball. And so in Necaxa, we know that is a team that is very, very dangerous when they don't have the ball, that they can hit you on those quick counterattacks with good experienced players, technical players. And I wanted to play our game, we wanted to play our game, but we needed to minimize those transitions, because otherwise it keeps, we have a chance and they score. We have a chance and they score. And that happens too many times in the past, and we were working on those details. I thought the boys were really focused on that, and that made the fluidity, because the important thing is to be able to sustain the attack. To sustain the attack, by definition, you don't concede counter-attack. But to do that is easy to say, it's difficult to do.
Please go ahead.
Christian, you get up to the 3-0 lead at halftime, and you've seen halftime leads go away this
Sure.
season. What did you say to your guys? And as you said, you played the second half on your terms. Was that the big part of the message? And obviously you're pleased with the way they responded.
Yeah, it was a part of the discussion that we had, and we stay focused on a couple of moments with the ball and without. So we need to keep the boys engaged. And I said to them that it happened in the past that we didn't play the second half. the way we want to start, and I just challenge them and say, listen, we have this situation again, that we put ourselves in a great position, and I want to see what we do on the second half. If we are, we keep that kind of reoccurring of the not going out and play, or if we go out and play and focus on the two things that we identified that we needed to improve in the first half, with the ball and without the ball. What pleased me the most, and that I saw, and this is the first time I see this in this club, since I am a coach, I've seen players that they really enjoy to play together. And I saw that at the beginning of the second half. And it was not about showboating, because showboating is something that I hate and that I think is disrespectful to us, to the opponents, to the supporters. But it was really enjoying playing with ourselves. And it was really enjoyable to see them looking for each other, play one or two touches, making runs, making movements. And this is the first time I've seen that really since I took over. And that, for me, is a good sign that we need to build from.
Who was number 4? Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Patrick Ashman got a late goal as a sub.
Who?
Patrick
Patrick, yeah,
got
yeah.
a late goal as a sub. How close is he, in your eyes, to being a full-time member of Charlotte without transitioning between first and second?
But it's been a while that he has not been transitioning, at least since Enzo was injured. I pushed Carol as a number 9, and then Patrick has been the backup. I've said many times I have a little bit of experience to work with the young players, and the challenge with them is not so much to bring them to the first team, but to make sure that they stay. This is the challenge. And so, because expectations start to build, and they need to be able to manage those, we need to help them to manage those. Because you do well in one game, you come, you score a goal, and then all of a sudden there is a lot of hype, but we have to make sure that they contribute in the way. So I thought that today we saw a different Patrick, not just scoring the goal, but the way he played back to the goal. He gave, in certain moments, another possibility that he can hold the ball and bring players into play, which is something he didn't have at the beginning of season. So credit to the way he has been working and the way he has been listening. So I think Patrick is, as far as I'm concerned, is part of the first team. I know he goes down to the MLS Next Pro at times, because there are games where we want to give him more minutes, and he has always done well. He has a great attitude. I spoke with Jose, and him and Brandon always went, despite being part now of, like Andrew, of the first team, they always go down with a great attitude, which is what we want from them.
Coach, what can you say to the fans who might be disappointed that they aren't going to be able to see the game here for the next match?
That I'm disappointed too. I would like to play here. I would like to play with our supporters. We love to play for them, and we love to play more games like we did tonight. So I'm disappointed too, because having won the group, I think we earned the right to play here. Unfortunately, that's not possible. But if they are disappointed, we share this with them. And to play here for them and with them, it would be great.
Speaking of young guys, just want to ask about Andrew. I think with DJ back, you had a choice. You might have played him, but you chose to stick with Andrew. Does that say how you feel about him?
Yeah, Carol, we didn't. It was not a real choice, because we knew that DJ was available only for 20-30 minutes. So I had the choice to start him and then take him off after 30. But I am really comfortable with Andrew, and I'm sure he will grow game by game. He's a guy that allows us to play in a certain way I want to play with the ball. Tactically, he was good. He had a difficult game, because when you play against Batista and Mendes, that they play with Silvera, they play with I don't remember the name of the other wing, but he played on the right hand side. But he's a very very good player, technically very good player. So I knew he had a big challenge, but and he had a strong game. It's the second game that he started as a pro, and he plays against two very good and experienced strikers of the Mexican League, and I thought he did well defensively, and with the ball, he adds to the party, and he has got the characteristics that I like.
Also about Brecht, is he anywhere closer to being?
I hope so. I don't know. This is bureaucratic. I spoke with him yesterday. Brecht is willing to come. He can't wait to join us. He's training every day. He's very professional. Every day he recorded his training session that we send him. He videoed them just to show what he's doing and how he's doing it. He would like to be here. We would like him to be here, but this is out of my hands, and this bureaucratic. I have to, it's the front office normally that manage that, and I have to wait for the good news for him to come. Hopefully next week he will be able to join us.
We're gonna take one more question. Please go ahead.
Christian, the offense tonight was extremely efficient. 10 shots, 7 on target, 4 in target. Is that something that was a matter of the matchup, or something that you expect and that we should expect of what this club is capable of?
Yeah, it has to be done always against any opponent, home and away. No, I think that if we put a lot of focus on how to advance as a team and how to enter certain areas. And if you enter certain areas, you have more chance statistically to create big chances and scoring goals. I don't want to go too much into detail, but it's not just by chance that we go in certain areas. We try to build. Sometimes we succeed, sometimes we don't. But I thought that the boys were very efficient in that. I agree with you. But it's something that starts from Kalina, from Kale, play well from the back. I thought that we came out of difficult situation more than once and well, playing from the back, taking risks. But we did it with personality. That's what I liked, and with togetherness, organization. And then after, when we managed to put ourselves in the opposition half, I thought the boys did a good job to put into practice what we worked on in the week. And that shows that we have guys that they are intelligent and they are willing to actually put into place what we discussed. They understand and they want to do it.
And Camille looked very strong tonight. Do you feel like he's back to his pre-injury?
I hope so. I think I have a lot of respect for Camille as an athlete, as a player. He has a good mentality, a strong mentality. He also has been criticized a lot. Then, unfortunately, when he found his top form, he got injured, and that stopped him again. And it took a little bit of time to get back, but I think it's a good player for us. He's a strong player. I never had doubt about him, and I will keep backing him up. Like I back everybody that played today and they came on, and also the one that they didn't play, not because they are not good, because I think that there are guys in front of them that at the moment are making me taking those decisions. Doesn't mean that they are the right decisions, but I think everybody is working really well. And I am proud of the way they work on a daily basis, these guys.
Here it's okay, Coach. We'll take one
Sure.
last official question, please.
Coach, this question will be in Spanish and English, but not in Italiano, okay?
No, io rispondo in italiano, I answer in Italian.
Para la comunidad latina que nos ve, Coach, ¿usted conocía algo de Necaxa antes de este torneo? Y si sabe algo de la Liga Mexicana. Do you know something about this team before, about Necaxa, before this tournament? And if you know something about the Mexican League?
Yeah. We knew about Necaxa. We studied, and I think it's a very good team. This is the beginning of the Mexican League, so like it happens, sometimes you don't start strongly, and you might have a little bit of problem. But but that doesn't take away the value of the coaching staff, the value of the players, that they are really good one, and they show tonight, as soon as we make a mistake, even in 10 man, they can punish you. So I think that we have done a good job to minimize the weapons that they have. And the Mexican League, yes, I follow because when I was in France, for example, two big French players went to play there, Gignac and Thauvin. So that was, a lot of people were talking about the Mexican League. And since I was here also before with New York City, I always look at the league because there are many, many good players and there is a lot of passion in Mexico, a lot of talent. So it's a good league to follow and to scout as well. I had Maxi Morales in New York City that he played in Mexico as well, and we knew the value of Maxi. He made a difference for us in New York City, and then also after when we left. So we know that in Mexico there are many, many good players, and to play against the Mexican team is always very difficult, very, very difficult.
Thank you. With this last question, we have concluded the official Charles press conference. Thank you very much, Coach
Thank you.
Christian.